There are 6 steps in producing synthetic seeds. Step 1. Obtaining your plant material and cultures. Explants are taken from actively growing parts. Plant materials are stirred with diluted tween-20. Plant materials are rinsed and are then passed through deionized water before dipping in alcohol. Process is followed by rinse in deionized water. Explants are treated with bleach and then washed with deionized water. Finally, sterilized explants is submerged in ppm solution. Secondly, the somatic embryo is introduced. Media composition listed below is based on MS medium. The culture process to form chole occur by keeping explants in the dark at 25 degrees Celsius. By the end, explants turned brown and cream-colored callus is initiated. The tissue show indication of swelling, development of nodular callus and many tiny somatic embryos. The callus will be transferred to MS medium. Step 3. Somatic embryos are developed. Chole are transferred to MS medium in which they will proliferate creating globular, heart and torpedo-shaped somatic embryos. These chole are subcultured every 3 to 4 weeks. Cultures are kept under a 14 hours photoperiod light at 25 degrees Celsius. By 3 to 4 weeks, shoot and root apices started to develop. This initiates the elongation of cotyledons and changing color to green. Step 4 is synthetic seed formation. Somatic embryos will be pulled into a pipette containing alginate mixture. The alginate mixture is made by dissolving sodium alginate in the basal MS medium. Alginate-coated somatic embryos are then dropped into calcium chloride solution. After the incubation periods, the beads are recovered by decanting the calcium chloride solution and washing them with MS basal solution. Next, a test for embryoid and plant conversion is undergone. Since the development will stop after cotyledons are formed, embryoids are exposed to cold temperature. Chilling, however, keeps the apicotyl to stay dormant. This must be overcome by desiccation. A reduced amount of cytokinin and sorbitol is applied to the medium. Roots are developed on a medium supplemented with EVA. The embryoids are continuously cultured for 3 to 4 months. The well-developed plantlets are then transplanted into potting mixture. These plantlets are grown under high air humidity on growth cabinets in a mist chamber, but humidity is later reduced bit by bit. Next, pots are placed on a greenhouse bench for further growth. Lastly, the final step is greenhouse and field planting. Growth of potted plants is maintained under controlled conditions that is relatively high to the outdoor environment. Hardening off plants is then applied by gradual exposure to longer periods outdoors, placing of potted plants in a cold frame and withholding water for a short period of time. Well-developed plants can be transferred outdoors and let to grow in the fields. There are 6